I've been wanting to put this video together for a while and talk about BBLs. Not only the smell that some women have with it, but also the dangers of it. I want to first say I don't want any woman who has a BBL to get offended about what you're about to hear. I'm not shaming anyone in this video who talks about the smell. We're not shaming anyone who has this issue, but it needs to be brought to your attention. And just because you have a BBL, if you don't have any issues with it smelling, it doesn't apply to you. I wanted to point that out. So what I'm saying is, you may have a BBL and it may not smell now or in the future. So it doesn't apply to every woman. I want to show a video clip where a woman does let people know what you can do to try to prevent it from having this issue. What you need to do right after getting your BBL. Some women have fat transferred to the rear end. Some women, if you don't have enough fat to transfer, you get some injections. And sometimes women get injections. They don't know what's being pumped into their body. I've seen a video in the past where women have injected semen. Imagine that. Semen put in their body. Along with Fix-A-Flat. She was arrested. And one thing you can't keep doing, women, is going to these, not doctors, but going and getting these cheap injections from these people who do these procedures in their homes illegally, because you don't know what's being put in your body. And I'm quite sure every procedure, it has where you sign a waiver and they're not liable if anything happens. In other words, they can't get sued. But I've seen a video with this woman, not a doctor. She just was doing illegal butt injections. Like I said, semen, Fix-A-Flat. So she was arrested. Now this particular female rapper I'm going to talk about, what you see in the video, I just put some clips together. I didn't want to dig too many because I didn't want to make it look like I was dragging her. You know what I mean? I don't want to shame her, you know what I'm saying, put this clip, but it was known to her, fans have complained about her. And I'm going to tell you too, and I advise her, not only the looks, that it don't look right, but if you over there twerking on stage, please stop. Because apparently all that twerking, you're fanning that stench. But it's been known, and I'm going to show you something else, another little clip about her. I ain't going to say who it is. I think you already know who it is. But she even talked about the BBL. She even said too, I seen a video myself, that I guess she didn't have enough fat to transfer it, so she got some injection. I don't know how many times she got injected, but I think it was more than once. So she's one of the lucky ones who survived it. But some of these women be getting these injections, getting this procedure done, these BBL'S, mommy makeovers, they end up losing their lives. There's been many stories of women just don't wake up from it. Get these procedures and they end up losing their life. And it's not worth it. I recommend any women who wants to make their booty bigger or nicer, just do some exercising. Do some squats. Get some booty pads. And if you're a booty pad maker, I recommend you, if you got one size, just make them a little bigger. Make them a little bigger. And I personally don't have anything against a woman who has a BBL. And sometimes it look good. If it looks natural. But you got some woman who has a big BBL, a big booty, and some real small legs that don't match. There's many of those running around. Sometimes you look at the booty, be like, damn, she got a big ass. It don't look bad. But then you just look at the legs like, this don't look natural. Don't look natural. But you got some woman who had one, the BBL done, not too big, but it looked natural. She exercised, you know what I'm saying? She work out. Even though she didn't get that booty that way, but at least she's exercising to keep it looking good. You know what I mean? So I just encourage women, you know, just don't get no BBL. Because look at Cardi B. Oops. That's it. But look at Cardi B, for example. Yeah, I said Cardi B. Cardi B. She got up there twerking with the blue outfit on. Yeah, that. I mean, she just get criticized for it. You know what I'm saying? She get criticized. And I may look at it like, damn, she got a big booty. Oh, that joint might look. You look at it, yeah, it kind of look good. But then again, no. It kind of look good. But then, you know, you do all that twerking. Like I said, I advise Cardi B, please spread the message and tell Cardi B, just stop twerking, period, on stage. Because her fans are really picking up on this. It's been known, it's been said. And it's not good. I remember a few years ago when she did that remix of Tatiana with Blueface. And that, I just really don't, it came out. It came out. Some people did a video on it, you know what I'm saying? And I think I remember him talking about it. Matter of fact, I remember him saying something about that. And I think him and Offset had their little words or whatever. I want to throw that out there because that didn't get a lot of traction. It seemed like it died down, but I remember he did say something about her but JJ or whatever, smelling, whatever, when they did that song together, Tatiana. I remember saying that, but maybe, I'm thinking now, looking back on it, maybe it wasn't the JJ, maybe it was the BBL. And I'm quite sure she was out there twerking. So my thing is, got a BBL, just don't be twerking. You know, just try not to twerk. Because what it's going to do is, now that it's out there, when you start twerking, people going to be like, oh, let me get back. Let me get a few feet back. Because it's going to start smelling. So, but anyway, like I said, it's not to shame anyone, but it's just that this thing right here is, like I said, this particular woman, Cardi B, like I ain't want to do too much digging. I ain't want to put too much out there, but just enough to just let you know that Cardi B in particular, not only the way it's starting to look, even though you might see some pictures, I've seen some pictures of Cardi B look good. Don't get me wrong, Cardi B, you know, it looks good sometimes, but sometimes like something ain't right. And I know how she got hers. She got some injections. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to get ready to sign off, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll get ready to sign off. But anyway, in the words of my man Nino Brown, please like, subscribe, and share. Nino Brown. Yeah.
This is part 2 on why I had to get my BBL surgically removed. So in part 1, I was telling y'all how my sit down air was stinking real bad. And it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air freshener or a bottle of perfume, because when I would use public restrooms, it would stink so bad and the smell would linger. It was like an embarrassment. I didn't want to come out the bathroom when it's smelling like that and someone else was waiting at the door. When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there and I can't stomach it. First I'm in denial, like, no, you're hating, you're mad, I got a BBL. It was the truth. It got to the point to where I would be washing my laundry, weekly, like I've been doing before I got the BBL. When I would get my laundry out of the dryer, it would still smell like that raw eating flesh. I really was like, so this one day, me and my boyfriend, we're getting ready, to do something. Part 3 on how I got my BBL surgically removed because my sit down one was stinking real bad. So I deleted part 1 because there were so many people in the comments talking shit how y'all are doing now. So I deleted part 1 and I made part 2 because there was some people in the comments that wanted to know more. BBL stink, do you hear me? And it's not coming from the vagina or the beehole. It's coming from the incisions that they cut to inject the fluid and the fat in your butt, okay? There's people in the comments saying, oh, you wasn't washing up right. Come on, let's be real. It's coming out of the incision. It fucking stink. I don't care what y'all say. It stink. And if it's not healing properly and your body is rejecting it, the hole will remain open and the drainage will continue to come out and stink up your linen, stink up your underwear, stink up everything, okay? Now, my BBL been removed for the past 4 years. Only had it in for about a year until it was stinking so bad I couldn't take it no more. I don't know if y'all wanted me to get on here and say BBL smell good, but they fucking stink. Stay away from them.
During a recent interview, Bad Bunny revealed candid details about his experiences working with Cardi B, expressing that it wasn't all smooth sailing. One of the challenges mentioned by Bad Bunny was Cardi B's distinct odor. As he stated, she smells, sparking curiosity and intrigue among fans. This revelation provides a rare glimpse into the less glamorous aspects of the music industry, where even superstars face unexpected challenges.
The streets started buzzing with a whole new layer of mess. Some sources are saying that Cardi's BBL allegedly smells so bad, it pushed Stefon Diggs to the edge. Word is, the odor was too much to handle. And that's what allegedly ended their fling. Yes, you heard that right. Some folks are claiming her hygiene was part of the reason for the breakup. And Stefon didn't waste any time moving on. Right after things blew up, his ex popped back up on social media posting pics of the two of them looking cozy like they never skipped a beat. Fans caught on quick, and one pic wasn't even the worst part. She also posted a screenshot of a text Stefon sent her, and based on the vibe, they never really stopped talking. Now, fans are asking, was Stefon two-timing Cardi the whole time? Did he have his ex on standby just waiting for the moment to slide back in? And while all that was blowing up, the internet kept circling back to one thing. People are saying Cardi B's BBL might actually stink.
When you're broke is what's causing BBL smell. You think a BBL is just the price for the surgery. Those massages after are very important. I did a massage like every day for 2 months. When you get surgery, you have to drain out those fluids. Those massages drain you. And then you need to detox. Some of you just don't care. Some of you are too broke.
They praise big girls, they praise thighs, they praise all of that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk around my ass. But no. Some of y'all happy with it, that's great, but that just wasn't me when I was young, so.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. Reminisce about the good old days. Reminisce about the good old days.
I remember when I got my first pistol. It was a 38 5-shot snub nose Smith & Wesson.